Hello all and welcome back to Icarus here on the Savage Hunter playthrough with myself, Ironside McCall, Savage McCall, and we've got lovely old Teddy there in the background. Thank you for joining us and indeed welcome back. It's been a hot minute since we've done a video on this playthrough. So what I thought we would get up to for the next few episodes in preparation for the community one, which will hopefully be happening next week. We have some lovely people wanting to get involved in that one, including the man, the myth, the legend, Infinity Gaming as well. He's shown some interest in it as well, so that is all going to be good fun, and we shall be carrying on with the expurgation and the fortifications aspect of that operation as well. Now this operation is a bit of a beast, and I'm going to want my friends with me for that one, so we're going to wait till we can get that sorted. There's nothing that has been changed. Everything is still the same, so let's get the HUD back up, and today we're going to do a little bit of base work. Primarily in this episode we're going to get a little farm down, because I love using the cart in this game. It's perhaps not the most efficient, but I don't really care. I want to have a nice, like, some farm patches in the front here, because I feel we've got all of this space, it's just not being utilised. So we're going to make some farm patches in the front here. This will then be turned into a full greenhouse for all of our butternut squash and sugarcane and anything. Oh no, can't really do much with the sugarcane, or anything that needs to be grown from the desert, or if we want something, you know, quick and high yield, we'll chuck it in there. And then round the back I'm going to make like a little garden area with the flowers, so with the lilies, the gorse tea and the reeds. We're going to do a little a garden out the front, out the back. That's going to look quite nice indeed. And then the next building bit we're going to put over here, the war room overlooking the gargantuan enclave over there. So what I've got going is it'll be a bit slow paced this episode, but hey, we enjoy it nonetheless. So what I was thinking, I've got 80 of these beautiful dirt foundations, and we need to make sure we're not too close to Ted. I need to unsnap that, so that is end, reset the focus grid, perfect. So we're going to be going about here, and hopefully we're going to go 10 up and 4 wide. Now I've got enough dirt foundations to do that size twice, and that will give us a hefty supply of goodies, because there's the seed harvester now as well. I've lost count because I wasn't even counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually comes out rather far, doesn't it? So maybe we do just some like patches here and have maybe 3 smaller ones that we'll just do by hand, and then we'll have this one for old Farmer Ted. Yeah, that could look quite good. So let's fill these in. Now I'm using the foundations as well, because it will get rid of the grassy bits, so that won't show through, so we'll visually it will look much nicer. Now I might move that, no, I will move that deterrent just up to the front bit just there. It looks a little bit nicer. And what I will do as well, there you can see them just down the side, the foliage. Well, that's just popped in, but it was getting rid of itself. Now what I will do as well, hopefully, is we can put the railings along the side. That would make it look a little bit nicer, perhaps with a double door or something in here, so it just looks a little bit better. But maybe we just keep it savage. That is what we're doing. So there is essentially our farm plot. Now, it's high-ish. I wouldn't say it's too high though. Right, let's just do this quickly before we get a gargantuan coming our way. There we go, and we'll just pop him at the minute. At the front, he is our scarecrow. Let's just check the coverage. Oh, perfect. I don't think anything's going to spawn in there. Sometimes we might get something along here, so it could be worth putting one down the bottom there maybe, and then we'll have a lovely area of safety. What was that? I heard something tearing us. Ah, losers. Right, so there's our farm plot there. Now I've got more. Okay, so let's grab 14 more. And let's do... So we'll have a little walkway through the middle. We'll try and keep it as level as we can. So if we have... I'm not sure... Yeah, if we do that, that's then perfect. Lightning as well. So that's too wide. So what we could do is reset the grid, try and get it in the middle, and then lower it perhaps and put a stone one going through the middle, or we just keep it like that. Because, yeah, that's fine there. So maybe if we do that, we give ourselves a gap, and we do another one like that. Let's get inside and wait out the storm, because we'll get free watering as well. Yeah, it just breaks it up a little bit, and I think we'll then leave that as it is, and we can do something more with the outdoor kitchen as well at some point, overlooking our lovely crops. Right, let's go. Whoa, it's a beast. Wait out this storm, and we'll be right back, because we don't have that many seeds, and I'm hoping this is going to be a good way for us to get those. So we'll BRB. The storm is over. That was a nice quick one, a little flash storm, if you will. And I did craft up, while we were waiting, some railings and that, hoping that we can... Yeah, well, it does go. Whether or not they'll snap, however, ich weiß nicht. Now, it would be nice. Well, we could just put it right in the middle. Nope. Because we've got... Yeah, they're perfect, really. Well, if we do... No, that's not going to do what I want it to do, is it? Okay, so we'll pick that up. We'll come in from the corner, I think. Now, I didn't have enough wood, so we'll need to go cut some trees down. But look, you can do that. It doesn't snap, but we will be doing it. Now, if these were perhaps a little bit lower, it would look even better, I think. Just thinking out loud. Because then we can put the gate in here, and then Ted can go straight up, down, up, down. And then maybe we put another gate in here, so he can get out. Oh, I think that was worked out quite well. Now I can't rotate this one. There. And there. And then we put you in the middle. Are they different sizes? They're a bit stupid if they are. Yeah, they don't quite join, but I imagine if they snapped, then obviously they would. But that doesn't look too shabby. Let me know down in the comments if you think we should, because we're going to plough through, pun intended, with this bit for the moment. Let me know down in the comments, please, if we should perhaps lower the foundations a little bit, and we'll put a nice beeswax ramp on each side so it's easy for Ted to get in. I don't think we've got any of them made, but they do look nicer than the stone ones here. Are these actually roofs? I've just had a look at those. I think that's a roof. Repair first. Have I got my hammer? Yes. We'll just have a quick look. We're just having a quick look. That's the roof. That's the ramp. So that's a ramp. Are they ramps and not roofs? Well, we'll change that again at some point. So yeah, I think I would rather have a wooden ramp going up and then all the way along as well. So we got some cutting of trees to do, some fibre gathering as well, which is fine. And then we've got some farming to do. Now with these ones here, I might just bring this one out a little bit more. There. And then we've got the 2 and a 3. Now these ones will probably be done by hand with the sickle, because Ted and the car are like two foundations, and that's going to be a little bit of a ball ache. With this 40 here, 4x10, that will give us a nice yield. We just need to get a load of seeds together first, and which isn't too difficult because we've got loads of food in the freezers anyway, so we could essentially turn what we've got into seeds already. But they take a little while. And then I'll figure out something here, and then we've got that there. Okay, good. That keeps popping in. Awesome. So that is the front farm done. Now we've got quite a few left. Now we were going to put... These ones will be lower. I just had an idea. I've just had an idea. What we're going to do is just try something. Now, if this works, I'm going to need to go bee hunting. I think this, yes, it did. Is that on it? Let's try it on this side. I think it can. You could. Oh, I don't want to lose one. There. I thought you could put them on the foundation. Like here. Yeah, see, it went there. That's what I want on here. But it's not really going on. Maybe it doesn't go on the wood one unless we do that and then that and then... Yes, look at that. Now it is boxed in. Oh, we like that. And now hopefully it will, yeah, it can snap to this one. Oh yes, living the dream. The simple things. We're going to have the ramp there as well, but we'll still do it. There we go. Yes, I love it. Now, because I thought of that literally as we came here, because I want a nice like garden, and I thought if we put some of the foundations down, we could have like a tiered garden, because we'll put the crop plots in so these ones don't wilt, so it stays nice, and we'll put the fountain out here as well. Yeah, that's going to be quite good. So if we just raise that up, and we have to be careful just how close to that we can get. So if we do 3, and then if we go, oh, we'll need to go down a bit. So let's reset that. Now probably, because that'll want to snap at the same height. But I don't want it the same. Yeah, I don't want it the same height. I want like a tiered system. Let's do this. Okay, so this can be with some big trees. And we'll put nice steps going up. We'll leave the rock feature, I think. We'll keep that. We'll move that a little bit. No, that one kind of has to stay there. And then I could even just put some along here, like this, and have flower beds all along there. That could be quite cool as well, with the old wood along and the railings. Nice little garden. We could almost do a wrap around, but we've got these bits here. Okay, so we're going to keep that like that. We could come out perhaps. No. And then we could make a seating area here just to, you know, add to the ambiance. Yeah, so we're going to keep that as a raised flower bed. How many more? I had 3. If we do it like this, and we'll put some torches to get some nice light. Yeah, and we'll put some steps going up so we can walk around it. Yes, I know what it's looking like in my head. And it will look really quite nice. So basically what I thought I would do is jump on when I've got all these thoughts in my head for base improvements and aesthetics, and just get them started with you guys so you can see where we're going, and then when we log on it's not a massive shock. So we're going to carry on grabbing some wood. We're going to have to go through to some caves to grab some bees to get more beeswax as well, so we could finish all the walls off. I'll put some pillars there as well, make it look really cool. We've got some railings to make as well. We've got some planting to do as well. That's skew width. So there's lots to do yet with the garden, and then we're going to put our war room over there where we're going to move all of the trophies, the armory, and the contact device will be going in over there as well. Now that will be a combination of wood and beeswax wood as well, and I've got an idea of how I want that to look as well, aesthetics wise. It's just going to take a little while with all the beeswax and chopping of wood. So that is it. Shall we just get a wooden ramp? Should be able to make, I've got some beeswax. What can we do? Or what are we missing even? Beeswax and wood. So beeswax here. We don't have any wood because I wanted to make the 2 ramps, but we can just use those for now. Lovely old hitching. Whoop, hitch through the door. So we'll put these 2 here. Now they will be upgraded to the wooden ones. And we want the roof, new ramp. Now it probably won't go actually now thinking of it, because we've got that wall there. Let's just test. That's a bit stupid. Let's reset the grid. Where's it going? Just want 2 ramps there, please. Maybe we need to get rid of that as well. What is going on? Let's set and try that again. Why can't I put a ramp in? That's why. It was showing it was on the other one, which is rather stupid. Okay, so there's the ramp. Now it's going to have the same aesthetic as that at some point. Let's get... can that go? It's not the end of the world if it doesn't, because we've got plenty of spaces for it to go. You win on that. There we go. Awesome. Maybe we don't even put a gate on, because it might be a bore lake. Opening it, closing it, getting on and off, Ted. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Right, let's get the other ramp down. Looks like we've got to go... That was it. There. Okay, let's try with Ted. Now he's got some Kumara seeds, so he is ready to plough. Yes, I'm really going to look forward to this. Right, let's check. A little bit more. There we go. We've got our lines as well, so we can keep nice and straight. And I don't have enough seeds in here to get to complete it, but we'll plant them nonetheless. Right, let's go for it. He's a little bit slower than Bill. There we go. So that's all the ones that I had planted. Now I should really start walking, because if you'll see those front ones, they're a little bit bigger. There'll be more than one mound on there. So I should start walking and then press X so it does it that way. But there's our first farming. We're going to get so many crops out of here. And I think in these little ones we'll just put ones that we don't need that much. We could even make those little greenhouses, I don't know. Oh, they're the same size. Huh. Yeah, looking forward to it. So that's cool. We're gonna leave that to go. We'll get the water cart and we'll do some watering. But that is how we are going to progress this homestead, because we're going to be here for a while. We've still got lots of operations to complete and lots of things to get done. And when we move over to probably be Prometheus next, for the Savage series, we're going to set something similar up there as well. Yes, I love it. Right, let's go and put Ted back. And we will leave this episode here. Like I said, nice swift one. Ironside bingo. How many times does he say swift? Yeah, look, you see, I need to get better. I need to get better at that. So I'm going to go off, have a little bit of fun. We're going to get as much of the wood and beeswax as we can to go around these ones here at least first, and then I'll have a think about the garden out the back, how we're going to get that done, because we'll put crop plots on it so they don't wilt, and so hopefully we could get those looking really cool as well. So there we go. Let me know down in the comments, please, what you think of my farming idea and the homestead improvements down in the comments. If you're wanting to come over again, please, for the Gargantuan, the last 2-3 missions, also let me know. You can DM me on Discord as well. We'll go through the rules and the regs, and you can join all of us at some point next week for that one. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time.